Okay. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, my dear students, grade 11 students, for your first session on Tuesday, the 3rd of January 2023. This is your first session in this day, inshallah, and of course, it's mathematics. We'll start today in this lesson. In the same lesson, we're talking about or complete about the ideas, and then after that, we will go with some exercises. This session, inshallah, will be recorded and sent on your group or WhatsApp group. You can watch it, inshallah, after that, after the school day. Let's start our first problem, which talking about 5 minutes check for the previous lesson, and it's one of the most important problems you may get in your quizzes and exams. Find the solution set of the quadratic inequality x squared plus 3x smaller than or equal 54. Hatem, can you read the example again?
Yeah,
Yes.
I read.
Yes.
Find the solution to the equation equal.
Okay, Hatem. Nice breakfast, Hatem. Nice breakfast.
Thank you.
Okay. So we have to find the solution set of this quadratic inequality. Good morning, Motaz. Motaz. Morning. Motaz. Okay. So we will start solving this problem. If we have a problem like this, the first step, I'll change this inequality into equation first. So I have to get the equation. The equation of this inequality is x squared plus 3x equals to 54. After that, I use the opposite operation. I use the opposite operation, okay, to cancel 54 or to make the equation equals to 0. So I make here minus 54 and here minus 54 for both sides. And then after that, I cancel from here. So it's equal to 0 as you see. And in the other side, it will be x squared plus 3x minus 54. Now we need to solve this for x, as we have a quadratic equation. We can use the quadratic form or the general form. We can use completing square. We can use factorization. The most fast method is factorization. So we make two brackets and make here 0, and then after that this is x, this is x. 54, it's coming from 3 times or 9 times 6. It's 9 times 6. So just write 9 here and here 6. The difference between them is 3, and the big number must be 9. The small number must be negative here. And then after that, we can get the two answers. So you have two brackets multiplied together equal to 0. Maybe the first bracket is equal to 0. So x minus 6 equal to 0. Or x plus 9 equal to 0. From here, we deduce that x is equal to 6, and x here is equal to negative 9. When we get this result, we will make the number line. We will make the number line directly. So I'll make the number line. Here the number line. and I'll check the number line first, and then after making the number line, we will put the 2 points. So the first point is -9 here, and the second point here is 6. This divides the number line into 3 regions. We can draw now the parabola. This is my parabola like this, for example. So this is my parabola, and I need to check or make a test for the 3 regions. The first region from -infinity to -9, and the second region from -9 to 6, and the third region from 6 to positive infinity. Don't forget that we have here smaller than or equal, so we must shade here. So I'll shade this, or this will be closed, and this also will be closed. I'll start to make a test. Of course, we have عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته تركي. عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته سعود. Sorry. So good morning, Saud. We're going to test by taking here a -10, for example. Okay, substitute by -10. More here 0, and here, for example, 7. If you substitute by -10 here, I substitute in the original inequality by -10. So -10, it will be 100 here, power 2, it will be 100, plus 3 multiplied by -10, and this is smaller than or equal 54. 100 minus 30, it's 70. So 70 is smaller than or equal 54, and this is unreasonable. So we will ignore this, or this region will be a false answer. We're going to check the second region, which represent from -9 to 6. From -9 to 6, I'll substitute by 0. Of course, if you substitute by 0, it would be 0 plus 3 times 0 is 0, smaller than or equal 54. This is right, of course, because 0 is smaller than or equal 54. So this part satisfied the inequality, or we can write here true. After that, if you substitute by the third and by the last region by 7, if you substitute by 7, 7 power 2, it will be equals to 49. And we have here 3 times 7 is equal to 21. And we have here smaller than or equal 54. Of course, if you add, it will be 60, it will be 70 also. So here 70 smaller than or equal 54. So this is unreasonable. So this is false. And we have now the answer. The answer is from -9 to 6. And of course, it's closed. It's closed. So our solution set would be from -9 to 6. Of course, it's closed. Closed, it means we have or equal sign. And this is our answer. So our answer is Turkey. This is like a problem for the quiz, for a common mistake problem in the quiz. Most of my dear students don't solve this problem. I prefer to start with it in order not to repeat your mistake in the quiz on the first quiz again. This is the problem, and now we will going together to the next. We're going to the next directly. We have here Our lesson, the first lesson in chapter 4, 4.1, and it's talking about operations on polynomial. First, we have a new vocab. Saud, can you read the new vocab, please?
Simplify,
Yes,
degree of a polynomial,
yes. We're going to the summary for this or the properties of exponent. Thanks, Saud. We have the product of powers
and welcome.
the previous grades. We know that if we have equal bases and we have multiplying, we will add the powers. So x power a multiplied x power b, it's equal to x power or with power a plus b. Okay, and he give us an example. If we need to divide, we have equal bases, so we subtract the power. If we have a negative power, we'll inverse or we'll flip or we'll switch the number. Like if we have x with power negative a equals to 1 over x power a. Powers of powers, if you have two powers over each other, we will multiply the two powers like this, powers of powers. He gave us a numerical example, and powers of product we have. If we have xy with power a, we can distribute the power on x and on y. Also, if powers of quotient, if we have the powers and the powers on the fraction x over y, we can also distribute the power to be x power a and y power b. If you have a fraction with a negative power, please switch the fraction first or flip the fraction. Instead of x over y will be a y over x. And then after that, you can distribute the power. Any number with power 0 is equal to 1 except 0. So any number, negative, positive number with power 0, it's equal to 0. And he give you a numerical example here as 7 power 0 is equal to 1. Simplifying monomials. A monomial expression is simplified form when there is no powers of powers. Each base appears exactly 1 times. It means if we have x, you must collect x. If you have 3 or 4 y's, 2 y's, you must collect y's. All the fraction in the simplest form. If you have any fraction, you must simplify and get the simplest form. There is no negative exponent. If you have, of course, any negative exponent, we need to get rid of this negative sign. Example 1. In example 1, simplify the expression a with power negative 3 multiplied by a with power 2, b with power 4, multiplied by c with power negative 1, as all the variables not equal to 0. I'll start with Mu'taz. Mu'taz. Mu'taz.
Yes.
Okay, Mu'taz. Shall we start with me? Oh, of course,
Yes.
Saud. Of course, Saud. يلا Mu'taz.
We first remove the negative and make it 1 over a power 3.
Yes. So the first step, if you have any negative power, let's start by making a long fraction mark. And any number with negative power, I'll change.
It down.
Yes, its place from up to down or from down to up. Here we have up, so it will be down, so it will be a power
3. Power 5.
power 3 first. Okay.
Okay.
So that a with power 2. This power is positive or negative?
Positive. So it goes up.
Yes. So it will be up. So it's a power 2. Okay. After that,
B also 4.
b also
B power 4 is
4. Yes.
up.
Up. And then
C power negative 1 will go down and become C power 1.
C power 1, or I can write it as C. This is the first step. The second step, I'll simplify because I have A in our answer. So I have here A. You have here to divide. When we divide, we
We make minus.
yes, subtract the power. 2 minus 3,
Negative
negative
1.
1.
it's
So
equal
it will
to
goes up.
-1, so it's still down because it's negative. So I just write here A. You can write A power 1 or you can write A. And
A.
here C and B as it is power 4. So the simplest form will be B power 4 over A C.
C.
Mr. Momin.
Sir, good morning, Muhammad.
Good morning, Mr. Mr. Could you solve homework questions?
Of course, Muhammad. We will get some examples, and of course, we will solve what we said or we talk about. Okay, we going to the next example. Thanks, Mu'taz. We're going to the second example. This is the original expression, and then after that, he make what we did and get the simplest form as B power 4 over A C. Okay, so as Mu'taz said, we're going to the next problem. Simplify the
Can I
expression
answer, Mr.
n power 2 over n power 10, and n or the variable can't be equal to 0. Okay, we will start together with Hatem. Hatem.
Yes.
Okay, Hatem, I need to simplify this, Hatem. What shall I do?
I will tell -2. It will be 8. And 8.
Pay attention, Hatem. So we will divide. So divide, it means we will subtract. So it will be n 2
Yes.
power 2 minus 10. 2 minus 10
Yes.
equals to what?
8.
Equals to -8. Pay attention.
Negative.
Attention about the sign. So it's -8. If you have any power with negative, what shall we do?
Flip it.
Yes, we'll flip. So it will be
Yes,
1
we will.
n power 8, and
8.
our answer. This is our answer. So 1 over n power 8 is the simplest form. Thanks, Hatem. We're going to repeat the problem again. We have to subtract the power first, and then after that, we have the power with negative. We have the variable with a negative power. So I flip it to be 1 over n power 8. This is our answer. We're going to this problem. I'm going to Faisal. Faisal. Faisal, good morning.
Yes, good morning, Mr.
Okay, simplify the expression 3a power 2 over b power 4, all with power 2. And we will assume that all the variables not equal to 0. Okay, what shall we do?
Now first we distribute the power to distribute it in the brackets.
Yes, so I'll distribute
3
2.
power 2.
Excellent. On all the factors inside.
Yes.
So first, by distributing it on 3 and on A and then on B.
On B.
So I'm making a fraction mark, and as you said, it's 3 power 2, and then
A power 4.
excellent. When we have a power of power or 2 powers over each other, we will multiply, so it will be A power 4 over
B power 8.
B power 8, because also we multiply, so we have here B power 8. This is the simplest form.
Yes. And I think, Mr. We minus the powers
No,
A
no, no,
and
no,
B.
no.
Can I say something?
We have A and B Faisal.
Yes.
Okay. So
Mr.
What Muhammad?
Mr. Momin, I think this is the last thing we can do, because there is nothing that it's common. Like there is no 2A or 2B
Yes,
to
but
subtract the power.
we can get the answer of 3 power 2.
Yes,
It
it's
is
9.
it is only 9, just 9. This
Yes,
is only the
yes.
change.
so I just write here 9 A
power 4.
4 B power 8, and this is
8.
our answer.
Yes.
So we will thanks Faisal, thanks Muhammad. I'm going to express it again. The first step, we will distribute the power up and down. We distribute it in 2 steps, but we can distribute as 1 step as we have. solve it with Faisal, and then after that get the result, and this is the result. The result will be 9, A with power 4 over B with power 8. Okay, we going to choose a correct answer with Muhammad Al-Awaji. Muhammad.
Yes, Mr.
Okay, we need to simplify this expression, x with power negative 2, y with power negative 3, multiplied by x with power negative 3, y with power 5, z with power 2.
Yes, I think first we need to subtract the powers of x. So x to the power of negative 2 minus x to the power of negative 3.
So, pay attention. If you have a problem like this, I just write a big x, a big y, and a big z.
Yes,
And
yes,
then
you told
when
us
we
in the school.
multiply, we add the powers. So the first power is negative 2, plus
Negative 3.
negative 3. Okay. What about y?
Negative 3 plus negative 3.
Negative 3 plus what?
Negative 3.
No. Y
The plus 5, only 5.
plus 5. And z with power?
2 only.
Yes. Simplify, Muhammad. So it will be x with power?
Yes, with power negative 1, no need to write the
No,
power.
not negative 1. Negative 2 plus negative 3.
Yes, both are negative, so we will add negative 5, x power negative 5.
Yes, so x power negative 5 and
And y
with power?
power 2.
Power 2, excellent. And d with power?
2.
Is this the simplest form?
No, yeah, mister, there is negative 5 as you could see,
Yes,
so you need
I
to
just write a
flip the
fraction.
fraction.
Power
It
negative,
will be y
turn it down.
power 5, yes.
And then y with power 2, z with power?
That would both.
Yes.
2.
So this
Thank
is
you.
our final answer, which is letter what, Muhammad?
I don't know. A.
It's letter
C.
It's letter C. Yeah, I asked you about the multiple choice, so it's letter C. So as we get the problem, so the answer will be letter C, as you said. It's y power 2, z power 2 over x power 5, as we simplified the expression. Okay, and this is the answer of this problem. We going to this example. Omar, good morning, my friend.
Good morning, mister.
Okay, Omar, we need to read this example, please. Simplify the expression.
Simplify the expression h power 6 over h power negative 2. Assume that no variable equal 0.
Yes, so we need to simplify, Omar. We have to divide the powers. When we divide, what shall we do on the powers?
We divide 6 power 2
Yes, by
h power negative 2.
what shall we do?
We divide 2 in both sides.
No. Pay attention. The rule says that, Omar. If you have a common base and we need to divide, we subtract the powers. So the first step, I write h, and then after that, Omar, I'll get to subtract minus, of course. So 6 minus negative 2. 6 minus negative 2, Omar, equals to what?
Negative 2.
No. 6 minus negative 2. This 2 sign is changed into what?
Positive.
Yes, so it's 6 now plus 2. 6 plus 2 equals?
Equals 8.
So it will be h power
8.
And this is our answer, which is letter
A.
So our answer is letter A. As we have two same bases. So we will subtract the powers, because we have divide, subtract, we make minus, we have negative, it change into plus, and then after that we get the simplest form. Okay, we will clear and start to get another example. I'm going to Salman. Salman.
Yes, Mr.
Okay, Salman. Can you read example C, please?
Simplify the expression 6r squared over 3s cubed
Yes.
and all squared.
Okay, so we need to simplify this. So what shall we do?
We'll multiply the variables by the numbers by the power 2.
So you will distribute, yes, power 2. Distribute power 2 on 6.
6.
On R. On 3 and on S. So it will
Yes.
be a big fraction mark, and it will be 6 power
6 power 2.
6 power 2. R power
2 r power 2 also.
No, 2 times 2. If you have two powers over each other, a power of power, you will multiply the two powers. 2 times 2?
4.
Yes, so R power 4. Okay, what about 3?
3 power 2.
3 power 2, and then
S power 6.
S power 6. After that, this is the simplest form, or you can get a simplified form. You can simplify by taking or by getting the number. 6 power 2 is what?
6 power 2 is 36.
Yes, so it's 36, and R power 4 as it is. And we're going to 3 power 2 is what?
9.
It's 9, and we have S power 6. Now, this is the simplest form. No, we can simplify the numbers. 36 divided by 9 equals what, Salman?
4.
Yes, so we write here 4, R power 4, and down we have S power 6, and this is my simplest form, which is letter what, Salman?
Letter C.
Okay, it's letter C, so our answer is letter
So I have a
C.
question.
What, Muhammad?
Mr. 36 over 9 هو you divide it.
I
صح يا
divide.
مستر؟
Yes, I divide by 9. I divide. If you have a numbers, you will divide.
طيب
But the powers, if you have to divide common bases by different powers, you will subtract the powers. But the coefficients, the numbers, the coefficients, we will divide. Okay?
yes I know of this Mr. but my question was هو 36 divided by 9 وين الناتجة يا مستر ما حطيتها.
ليه 4 36 divided by 9 is 4.
yes
Okay.
والone اللي تحت
There is no problem. You can write it as 1. يعني we have divide this by 9, it will be 1. Divide this by 9, it will be 4. You can write it first as 4R power 4 over 1 S power 6.
Both are correct.
When we have 1, the coefficient, we don't write it. If the coefficient is 1, we don't write it. This is right?
It's because no need to write the one.
Yes.
What the one can do.
Yes. Okay. Did you have any problem?
No. Thank you.
You are welcome, my friend. Okay. So this is the answer of the example with Salman, and we get the result as C. Okay. We're going to another example and another type of problems. Determine whether this expression is polynomial. If it's a polynomial, state the degree of the polynomial. State the degree of the polynomial. So the expression will be a polynomial if the power of the variable is a whole number, and this whole number will be positive number. It means, Mr. If the power of the variable is positive, if the power is the variable is not a fraction. So if we have a power 4, power 3, power 2, power 1, and so on. But if we have a square root, you have a cube root for the variable, of course, not for the coefficient, for the variable, a negative power, a variable down in the denominator. So you have this expression, and this expression is not a polynomial. We need to determine if this expression is a polynomial or not polynomial. Who can answer?
Well, I think you told us what is polynomial and what is not, but I forget you, Mr.
Okay, so pay attention with me,
Can
Muhammad.
we see the choices?
What? What, Saud?
Can we see the choices?
Can you what?
See the choices. Or is there
There's
no
no
choices?
choices. There is no, you will say polynomial or not polynomial. If it's a polynomial, say the
Oh, never mind. Okay, okay.
It's not polynomial, Mister, because C
polynomial,
is under
Mu'taz.
the
Why?
square root.
Yes,
Because C is under the square
because
root.
C under square root. Yes, because C is under square root. So if we have the variable under square root, the variable down in the denominator, or the variable with a negative power, so it's not polynomial. So this is not polynomial. Okay, so it's not polynomial, because we have, as you see, we have a root. Okay, we're going to the next problem. We're going to the next problem. Polynomial or not polynomial? Huh?
It is not,
No,
because there is fraction.
There
It is a
fraction.
polynomial, Mister. It is a polynomial.
طيب, pay attention with
it's
me,
not.
Muhammad. The fraction contains a numbers. Contains variables? No. We have x, we have b, we have q. No. So if the fraction is only a number, we don't care about it. Okay.
So because it is number, so you mean that we can change it to decimal number?
Yes,
because
we
of
can
that.
change to decimal 0.75. Okay, so when we have a problem like this, we look to the variables. Our variables in this problem is p and q. So we have p, we have q. Q with a positive power, yes. B is with a positive power, yes. We have b down, no. So it's a polynomial. Now we're talking about the degree. We said that the degree of the polynomial is the highest degree. So we will check the degree of the first term and the degree of the second term. The degree of the first term is what? The degree of the first term.
Negative
16.
16. It is negative 16.
No.
Oh,
The degree.
Degree.
5.
The degree is the power. So the degree here is 5.
yes.
And the degree here will be what?
7.
Will be
No.
شو اسمه 7 and 2 2 and 6.
Yes, 7 plus 2. 7 plus 2 is
Oh,
what?
yeah, then
9.
9.
So the highest degree is what?
9.
So
9.
it's a polynomial. So it's a polynomial, and its degree is what?
9.
Yes, its degree is 9. Its degree is 9. Okay, my friends, this is the last example with us. I appreciate your attendance, and don't leave, just I'll take a photo for the attendance students.
نسمارك يا مستر ولا كيف؟
What? No. Just 1 minute.
بس
في نسمار طيب يا مستر.
مستر اول واحد جاء تعطيه درجات زياده مستر.
No. We have Muhammad Awaji, we have Hatim, we have Saud, we have Faisal, we have Mu'taz, Omar, and Salman. Thanks, my dear friends, and wish you a good day. And now you can reach your next session. Thanks. And
So I have a quick question.
But
The session is being recorded. Can we have the footage
yes,
or no?
of course. After the school day, you will find it in the group. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you are welcome. Thanks
Have
all.
a great day,
and
Mr.
Have a
have
great
a
day, Mr.
nice time.